Hello. How is everybody? Sorry, a couple seconds late. I hope you're doing well in Viewerland. If you're there, let me know. Say hi. I'd love to say hi back. I am Randolph the Grey. We're back with Campaign 2, Chapter 2 of Blood and Ice, which I'm very excited for. I am the Dungeon Master. I am Randolph the Grey. These guys will probably call me Lane, and I will let them introduce themselves.
What's up? My name is Logan. I play Victor, a big guy. I'm ready to party.
Hello, my name is Lee. I play Talon. Talon likes to hit stuff. That's all.
I'm Harold. I'm played by Thomas. I'm excited to not be part of the festivities and hide in my room all day.
Hi, I'm Pericles, but my friends call me Puck. I'm kind of tanky and very confused.
Excellent. Thank you all for your lovely introductions. So, real quick, before we jump into the rest of the show, I want to give a quick shout out to Feslian Studios, because they make some awesome music. The music you heard during the pre-roll, and some of the music you'll be hearing during the show, as well as arcane anthems, which you can hear now if you listen very closely. We're currently, what is this? You Arrive at a Tavern, I believe, is the song. Very fun, very good. Oh dear, I
It's a good name.
Arcane Anthems?
It's like a classic.
No,
Oh.
You Arrive at a Tavern is like a
Love
baller
Arrive.
No,
name for a
100%.
track.
It's very accurate as well, which I like.
It's very like at the disco.
Yeah, agreed. But like old, but like older.
You arrive at a tavern and all you see are snakes or something like that. Like that's...
Anything but snakes.
Arrive at the tavern.
Why
it's
did it
full of
have to be
goblins.
Any other shopping grocery list things I want to cover while we're here? Go check out Warren at Contraption on Twitch. Do that. I swear to God, there's one more thing. To the gods, the many of them. That there was one more thing I wanted to cover this morning, but I lost my sticky note. Or this before morning. Jesus.
It's the night.
Lane, are you good? Are you good, Lane?
Last
time you
night,
slept?
which is crazy. Okay.
Are you sure?
Let's-
Sure.
Mayhaps some heroes that were
Forged.
forged.
No, I removed them.
I was trying to
I
pick a
I
better
removed
way to
them from
say
the
that.
pre-roll. They're gone.
It's
They've
gonna
been
be one of
deleted.
those nights, isn't it?
I got paranoid. Wink, wink. Anyways, so with all that being said, let's get that out of the way. Oh, check out incarnate.com if you want to make a map, but you're not the most artistically inclined person in the world. It's a great asset. Keeps your hands real busy. Anyways, with all that out of the way, good gracious, we made it. Let's jump back into tonight's episode of Grey Tales, Blood and Ice. So, last we all gathered here, the party of Pericles, better known as Puck, Harold, Talon, and Victor had gathered together in the town of Smolemshire, a small town off the banks of the Duadan River to the west of the Wargos mountain range, where they were all brought here by different reasons, but in the end got brought together by a bandit attack on the village. They repelled this bandit attack with ease, protecting all of the citizens save for one, who was fortunately saved and only wounded instead of killed. As the party got to know the village and the people there within, they were also bequeathed a home that had once belonged to two mysterious strangers who had vanished during the carnage in the town square. With all that being said and done, the sheriff, Toby, instructed everyone to get back to their festivities, as tonight is the Harvest Festival and no bandits are going to take that away from them. You guys spent some time in your home, discussed what best to do, and you decided that what's best to do was to enjoy this festival along with all these new people that you've met. And that is where we are at, except for Harold, who stayed in the house. Victor, Talon, and Puck, you make your way into the center of town where you see people eating pies and drinking drinking mead, eating other things, venison, pork, sausage links, anything you can name, they have it here. There are people hawking goods, dishes, plates, food, any number of things, really. There are games of skill and strength and chance being played on the other side of the town center, as well as you can all see a wrestling pit. It looks like kind of like a muddy pit with two burly gentlemen currently going at her. What would you like to do?
Well, has
Looks like a
anyone
good
ever
time.
been to this? Alan, have you ever been to this festival?
I've never.
I'm at a loss. There's, when there's too many things to do and you don't like. I will need about 20 minutes to decide.
Really a thinker, aren't you?
Well, I know that I would probably excel best in the wrestling pit, given my stature, but it is a place to try new things, and so I'm curious as to. I have wrestled before, and so I'm thinking something new, something exciting.
Ah. What is there around that is new, exciting, and maybe doesn't have to do with hitting
Oh,
things or
test your
fighting?
luck, test your luck. Do you feel lucky? Stop on by for 1 silver. You get the chance to win 2 gold pieces.
That
That's a hell
sounds
of a deal.
interesting.
Well, luck is, it's a superstition to justify a means, but I'm willing to try.
You did say new things, so we should do this.
Yes. Perhaps I am
All right.
lucky. Whatever that
Perhaps.
means.
So the 3 of you are going to follow that
All right.
voice?
Sir.
Oh,
Game of luck,
yeah,
please,
you've
then.
already arrived. You're so quick. I saw you from over on the other side of the square. I didn't think you'd be so quick. Anyways, yeah, welcome. My name's Pickle. My name's Pickle, and here we play a game. It's a simple game. It's a card game, and you're all welcome to play. So who's in?
I'll give
What
it a
is
go.
the
Never play with cards, but I'd love to try.
what is
Well,
the
so here's
rules
the
to
thing.
game?
We all get dealt one card each, and no one else is allowed to look at it. And then, on the next turn, I'll deal you all 1 card more, and the goal is to get to the number 21. That's the number that we're shooting for. If you go over, you lose your gold to me. If you don't beat my score, you lose your gold to me. But if whoever gets the highest, closest to 21, or who gets 21, you win all the earnings as well as 1 gold piece from yours truly. 2 if you hit 21.
And these are simple playing
Oh, yeah.
cards. There's no. It just what 1
Well,
to
yeah,
10.
pretty much. 1 to 10.
What do you mean pretty
Well,
much?
no, that's what I meant. Sorry, I just no, that's all there is. 1 to 10. Yep.
Very well. And I heard your
Right.
voice cut through the thoroughfare. I heard 1
Oh,
silver
yes, that's
piece
how
to
much
play.
it is. 1 silver piece apiece.
Very well. I will pull a silver piece.
Oh,
Set
excellent,
it on the table.
excellent.
Throw in a silver
Lovely.
piece. Throw 1 in.
I will also partake, and I accidentally
Oh
deleted my
dear,
token.
that's no fun. I will give you back your token in just 1 minute, young man. I'll take a silver piece from all of you.
As I think about gambling, my vision suddenly goes black.
And I will inform you guys on the rules to play after 1 moment. We're gonna go take a peek at Harold and see what he's up to alone in the home.
Yeah. So they leave. There's like 2 seconds of just silence where Harold like kind of stands at the door, and he's just like, "Oh, they're gone. Okay, okay, you can breathe. You're good. Okay. Right. Okay. You should probably finish your letter. Right. Letter. And he's gonna go and sit. And I'm assuming
Yeah,
there's
there's
like a
it's a
kitchen table.
counter.
They can sit at. Yeah. He's gonna set up his ink and quill, pull out his parchment that he started writing his letter on, and he's going to continue finishing up his letter. I'd like to imagine that he only got as far as "Dear Professor Artvoss," and then he sat there for 5 to 10 minutes thinking about what to write, and then Puck came to the
Okay,
door.
so very much the SpongeBob meme of "I've done it," and it just says "the." Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Harold is hard at work writing his little heart out to write a letter to his professor back at the Roman college. Groman, not Roman.
Correct.
Where's
Perfect.
that?
Not at all.
So we'll leave Harold to his devices, and Harold, while we leave you to go play our card game, I want you to think about a little sample of that letter that you can leave with us.
I've already written it all in my head.
So back to our party of 3 playing card games. So what we're gonna do is we're all gonna roll 1d10, and you are not gonna tell anyone else what that number is. And then we're all gonna roll 1d10 again, and then we're going to do the math in your head, and then you're gonna let me know, basically blackjack, but with no aces. If you want to roll again, you'll have to tell everyone at the table that you would like to roll again, and you'll have to tell them what your new total stands. Makes sense, right? Fairly simple rules? All right.
I think so.
So first off, we'll have everybody roll a d10 for their face-down card, as it were.
I love how there's absolutely no way to reach 21, so you're already getting shafted.
There's a way, it's just harder. So yeah, if everyone rolled their first d10 and they've got that remembered, why don't we roll our second d10? All right. Who would like another card? How about you, young man?
Yes.
All right,
Pat
that's
me.
weird, but sure. And he taps you on the shoulder a little bit. And here's your card for good measure. And you can go ahead and roll another d10. Anyone else? Would anyone else like a card? Oh, excellent.
I'd like another.
And he taps you on the shoulder, a little bit confused, and he goes, and a card for good measure. And you, sir, would you like another card? Excellent.
Yes, another
He
card.
Oh,
Don't
he gets like
touch me.
he's so close, and he's just like, oh, all right. Pulls his hand away, and gives you another card as well. For brevity's sake, does anybody want another card? If you do, you can go ahead and roll that dice. Hold on. Just kidding. What does everyone's total stand at that we can see, that the table can see?
The new total, the three rolls.
The total we
Yes.
can see. So minus
so-
the face down.
So
The
just
last two,
The
correct.
last 2 rolls.
Okay.
I have a 3.
10.
10.
Also 10. Okay,
Also
and everyone's
10.
got a card down. The dealer is currently sitting at 8 up. Does anyone like another card? All
There's
right,
one more
you
for
can take
me.
another card. All right, you can take
One more
another
for me.
card. Puck.
I'm gonna see what they have first.
Saucy.
I now have a
Okay.
6.
All right,
I
Puck,
have
would you like
12.
another card? All right, it's another card for you. And he taps you on the shoulder once again, places the card in front of you. Go ahead and roll. New total?
Well. I think I lost.
Okay. Yeah, if you're over 21, you can just bow out gracefully and I'll take your money.
I just kind of scoop my silver piece forward and step back.
Sorry.
I
All
will
right,
take
another
another
card for you,
card.
sir. Flips the card. And for you.
Not another one for me.
All
I'm
right.
all good, thank you.
I now have
Okay,
an
it's
8.
just you. Would you like another card, sir? Okay.
Another one.
Another card.
Another card. All right. I pulled a 6 on that one.
All
so
right,
I'm at
are you going to
14.
take another card, sir? All
No,
right,
I
so
will
everyone
remain.
flip their cards face up, and we will see who won. And what are your totals?
17.
18! We've
18.
got a winner! Young madam, here is your silver gold piece, and your single gold piece, and your 3 silver pieces. Well, I thought I definitely had that one in the bag, and 18's pretty good. I don't suppose you'd all like to play again, or maybe there's something else you'd like to do here today at the festival.
Is that
What do you think, folks?
this game requires
Have-
little strategy?
I'm sorry.
It is. There's not It's
Victor, he did say it was a game of luck.
yes. I was hoping the rules would be more dense. Yes. Perhaps there is.
Perhaps you're too well read for
Another-
something like this.
It is just. It seems like you just pull cards and then you win or you lose. It's
Well,
It
yeah,
could
it's
play
a game of
itself.
chance, that's what it is.
But there was no better chance for me to win than for
That's
anyone
what
else,
chance is,
because
sir.
the rules. I don't like.
Well, then
chance.
perhaps you'd like a
Maybe we
different
should
game.
Find another.
No, I
You
don't
have
have any
other
other
games.
games. This is the only game I've got. I'm sorry, that was rude. No, this is my only game, but perhaps somebody else would like to play
Yeah,
games
question.
with me.
All right.
Perhaps we
Yes,
should find something else to do.
I will find a more interesting game, and I will bring it to you, and we will play it.
Thank you.
Let us find an interesting game.
Lead the way.
Hold on. While you guys find an interesting game, pause for 1 second. Chat, what exactly are you talking about? How is Discord off? It looks good on my end, but it's variable. Is it just their faces that aren't syncing up with the words, or are the words getting cut off? Now we wait a couple seconds to see how chat replies. Their audio's a couple seconds off, and then you cut them off. That is super weird, because it says that the desktop audio is coming through properly. I don't know how to fix that. Hold on.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna leave Discord and try again.
It sounded off. I was listening to the stream there, and yeah, it took it like 3 seconds for my voice to come off.
Yeah, it's
Weird.
How about now with the refresh? Did that fix anything?
Are we any
Test.
better, Chad?
1, 2. Huzzah!
This. Hello.
They want Logan to talk.
Yeah, better.
No, the same. Yeah, better.
right.
Okay, wait.
We've done it.
Maybe it's Chad.
Maybe it's chat.
You know what, Chad? Maybe it's your problem.
Not the multiple internet connections that we're trying to sync up across the entire country.
Well, I will try and give everyone a second before I cut anyone off. I'll try to avoid that best as possible.
Can anyone
Hello?
else hear Elaine?
Yep.
Oh, Lee,
can
can
hear
you not
Lane.
hear
Hey.
Lane?
Hi, Lane.
Lane, talk again.
Spin it up.
What the heck?
Get out of here. Come back
Mercury
in.
retrograde is ruining my life. Okay, I'll be back.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with
This
your
show is
Discord,
brought to you
guys.
by
It is
Discord.
a flawless, perfect app.
Oh,
Oh no.
she came back in
No,
a
it's okay.
different
It's
spot.
gonna no. Trust me, it's gonna
No,
fix itself
no.
when her camera comes back. It always does.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
hey
Lee
Granger,
now.
welcome. Yeah, things are mechanically not working so well. Lee, is your camera off on purpose?
Nope.
It shouldn't
Oh,
be.
I forgot
I'm not doing
about
anything
Toomies.
illicit.
I forgot about me. I like Toomies.
Yeah, Lane is now on Twitch. Lane is now Lee. Lee is now Logan, and Warren and I are still the same, and we're good.
Oh my
Ladies and
god.
gentlemen,
I love it.
Discord.
My camera
Technology.
is not happening for some reason.
So, how's everybody doing today? Toomies is freaking me out.
The festival!
Whee!
What the heck? Okay, one more time.
Oh. What the heck?
Wait for it,
What?
wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Come on, dude. Come on through.
Oh my god. Why? Why is this happening? Do you guys just want to keep role playing through finding games at the festival and pretend I'm there? So it's
The
still
only
fun to watch
problem
while I
is
figure it-
that now we don't have Logan and we've got two of me, and one of me is really spooky looking.
Oh. Okay, so there isn't really another option here. Alright. I tried a new browser. I'm just gonna go back to the old one.
Lads, what a time
Yeah.
to be alive.
I know, right?
Let's talk
It's
about my
absolutely
war paint for a
fantastic.
second. Let's talk about that.
It's very
I
good.
went for like a weeping angel.
Is the
yeah,
stripe
and
is
so is
new,
this
right?
stuff.
Okay, all right. No, I
Thank
like
you,
the weeping
thank you.
angel.
It's rad, pretty nifty. Thank you.
You're gonna
look
have
good.
to.
You look good
Here's-
when you're crying.
Here's the thing.
Oh,
You're gonna have to just get more
Oh.
and more elaborate. with
I
paint
plan
and
to.
There we go.
everything. Pretty soon.
Okay.
oh no.
Chat,
Oh,
chat. Can
Okay.
we get
We've
a
done-
mic check? How do they all sound? Am I still cutting them back? Also, welcome back, Lee.
Hello, hello.
Like, check.
I speak the words.
Yeah.
I praise the gods
2-second
of
lag.
light.
Okay, maybe I might be able to fix this on the back end.
Maybe
Oh no, that's gonna wreck everything.
perhaps we could just live with it.
I will do my best to fix it.
look, we lived with me having 4 seconds of lag last week. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. We're getting better. Okay, so as you guys look around the town center, we'll just keep going and do our best. Is there anything else particular that anybody wants to try? You guys see a very classic style whack a mallet, see how strong you are kind of thing. Ring the bell. There seems to be a cup game. There seems to be some wrestling to be had, and a few other things if you guys want to go explore.
I want to hit the hammer thing.
I would
I want
also
to
like to hit the
watch
hammer
her
thing.
hit the hammer thing. I would like to observe the hammer.
Give me the hammer.
So you guys make your way over to Hammer Time, and you see quite a burly dwarven figure, not really like at all like muscular, just thick and like thick in all ways. And you approach, he goes,
All right, you, big fella, you looking to play?
No, I am an observer of this game. In fact, it will be my smaller friends.
Oh, all right. Well, you're welcome to give it a shot. That'll be 2 silver pieces a try, and the prize is It's little Dolly.
I want Dolly. Okay. 2 silver pieces for you.
All right, but now here it is.
And he hands you basically something akin to Victor's Warhammer, and he hands it to you. A little bit smaller, but not by much.
So you're just gonna swing as hard as you can, try and hit this wood plank, rocket the stone up, and hit the bell. Are you ready?
Don't forget to use momentum.
I am familiar with it. I think.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
Right.
You can do it!
10.
10. So you grab the mallet, you give it a mighty swing like overhead, try and use some momentum, and you fall, you stumble a little bit as you do it, not used to using such a big weapon, and it comes down, and you see the stone makes it about halfway up to the top.
Oh yeah, well, good try.
Wanna go
I
again?
believe did your other friend want to give it a shot?
Oh, Puck, do you want to go first? But then I'd like to go again.
Sure,
All right,
I'll
that'll be
give it
2
a try.
silver pieces from you as well.
All right,
Thank
here
you.
you go. Okay. And I wind up and 9.
9. Okay. Very, very much the same as to what just happened to Talon. You go to swing, you stumble a little bit, gets about halfway there. Not quite as high as it got when Talon swung, but not bad.
All right, well, that's a shame. Good try, lad.
That's all right, Puck. You did great.
Hey, the
I would
festival
like
isn't
to-
just for me.
I'm just going to. I just want to judge the game and if it is an achievable goal, or if they just suck.
Go ahead and roll me a... You're trying to assess the game? Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
That's a 12.
If you had to guess, it's probably doable. They just suck.
All right.
So I still would like to go again. Here's 2
Okay.
silver. It's requested.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, all right. I can do this. All right. 22.
Hey.
22?
22.
Okay. So with this new weapon, Talon finds her footing. She does like a couple test swings, like a golfer about to putt. Really gets that full range of motion, and then without using any momentum whatsoever, stands and slams that hammer down. The bell, the little tiny stone flies all the way up to the top, and you hear a loud dong as it rings out. The bell has been struck.
Yes. Yes. I told you I could do it, big man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doll?
Absolutely.
Said?
And he reaches out from under in his belt loop, and he pulls out the dolly, and he pets the hair back gently and places it in your hand.
Thank you. Does the doll
I
have a
suppose I gave
name?
you poor advice. It appears you did not need momentum.
I'm a very strong girl.
The doll's name, it's Patricia.
Trish, lovely. Thank you.
Just
that
just
down.
be sweet to her, all right? Just keep her warm.
Wait, whose doll is this? This isn't yours, is it?
It is my doll.
It's your daughter's.
It is.
It
mine,
is
yeah.
yours. All right.
Well, you see, the thing is I just I liked it a lot, and when I started this game, no one ever won, and so this has been my prize for about 3 years now. Whenever I travel and do this game, and so I've just become a little attached to wee Patricia, and no one else has ever won before.
You know what? Yeah. You can have Patricia back. Sounds like you need her more than I do.
Well, thank you.
And never give her up. You love her better than anyone.
You shouldn't you shouldn't give a chance to win something you cherish. That's silly. You should just get another prize.
I do understand what you're saying.
Should I go win one from somewhere else?
Absolutely, I do wish you the best of luck.
I can bring you a new prize. I'll go win another game, and I'll bring you that prize, and then you'll have a new prize, and you can keep Patricia.
That seems not lucrative at all. I highly recommend we don't do that. He can just go buy other prizes with the money we gave him.
He will you? Be honest.
No, I'll probably go buy some food and drink later.
See, we're going to go find the man a prize.
I'm sure other people have played this game. You've got 6 silver pieces from our party. Surely you can buy some knickknacks somewhere.
Would just like to say you are more than welcome to have your silver pieces back if you would like. Thank you for playing my game.
No,
No.
I want you to go buy knickknacks so you don't have to give away your precious doll anytime someone rings your game that you have set up.
All right, I'll do that then. Thank you.
Where did they find these people?
Victor, come over here. Why wouldn't... We're playing games anyway. Do I need a dolly on the road? No, I can go win another one and bring it to him. It doesn't matter.
This man is running a business, and his business is give away my prized possessions because he doesn't think... He can just go buy more things.
Maybe, but maybe he can't. I mean, it can't pay well. Does this happen once a year?
Why should you spend your hard-earned money and games of chance for the potential of winning this man
look, they're selling meat pies over there.
another reason to make more money off other people?
But have you thought that perhaps he doesn't make enough money?
You should charge more then. You would have gladly paid 5 silver pieces.
Now,
to hammer.
I don't know very much, but you seem to know certainly less than me about economics.
3 meat pies, please.
Oh yeah, dude, that'll be 6 silver pieces.
All right, here you go.
Victor, I'm not having this argument with you anymore. If I win a prize, I'm taking it back to him.
You can
can't
do what
say
you
anything
wish.
to convince me
I'm just
otherwise.
saying, you
You're being
are
ridiculous.
conning yourself.
Would
It's not a
anyone
con
like
if
some
I know
meat
about
pies?
it.
So, while these...
Yes. Yeah, sorry, Puck. Yes, please, I would like some meat pie.
There you go.
I will take a meat. Thank you, Puck, for this meat pie.
You're welcome.
While these three finish
outspoken
their
me.
bickering and eat their meat pies, we are going to go back to Harold as he sits and writes his letter. Harold, it's been about 45 minutes have passed. How much more of that letter have you written? Could you give us a little taste?
Yeah, it would have been like another 5 to 10 minutes of just sitting there thinking, and then, okay. Dear Professor Otbos, I have made it to the small river town of Smolenskshire. I have spent the past 2 weeks in the Wargos mountain range, training and learning to fend for myself off of the land. On my way to the town, I was attacked by a pack of wolves and a few coyotes. They did nearly kill me, but I was rescued by a hunting party from the town of Smolenskshire. Before I nearly died, though, I did manage to kill 3 wolves and 2 coyotes. The people here have been very nice and have taken care of me to make sure that I am nice and healthy again. On the day that I'm writing you this letter, the town was attacked by a group of bandits. I did step in to the lady who has been taking care of me and her kid. Unfortunately, I did not have my weapon or armor because I thought it was just going to be a festival day. I did manage to subdue one of the bandits with my bare fists and eventually did manage to find a sword, but before I could use it, the bandits gave up. I hope that this letter finds you well and that my training has proved to you that I am able to continue my studies and continue the practicalities of both martial and arcane fighting practices. Please respond through magical means, as I don't know when I'll be able to write to you again. Thanks, your student, Harold.
Lovely. Thank you, Harold.
You're welcome. And he'll just like fold it up, light a candle in the room, and just like seal it. Where is the general store in relation to this house?
The general store is just down the street.
Would I be able to keep my eyes on the house while going there?
Not while you're in the store, but yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna okay. I'll see if Dylan's there and I can get him to mail this. And then I'll rush back. Okay. And I'll open the door, kind of look for a little bit, and just full sprint to the general store to see if it's open and I can give Dylan this letter.
Oh, okay. Harold just bolts full tilt out of the house towards the general store. What are y'all passive perceptions?
15.
15.
Really? We all have 15.
What?
Wow. So yes, you all hear the door slam, and you all turn to notice, just a ways away, Harold just booking it down the street.
That's...
Terribly worried about that man.
I would say that behavior was odd, but he hasn't really given us much to work with, so I can't tell.
I think perhaps he has brain damage.
You think?
I've never heard him say a complete sentence.
I mean,
I
he reads.
I feel his cognitive. He does read, and
Right.
his book is thick. Perhaps it fell on him.
Perhaps.
We must try to speak with him in a way that he will not cower.
How do we make someone who's afraid of everything not fear us?
We could write him some notes and then he could just read it.
Oh my, how adorable! Passing
That
notes,
is-
like little letter mail, but across the table.
Very good idea, Buck. We should. I have some parchment, I'm sure, and we will write him a letter, and maybe like a question and answer, so that he can tell us some things about himself without having to say them.
I like it.
That way,
Great
we
idea,
can
Puck.
tell if he has the capacity for thought.
Do you really believe that he doesn't have the capacity for thought?
This is a man who brought nothing to a sword fight. And instead of going, oh, I should go get my sword, he just stood there and punched.
I mean, it's better than nothing. It doesn't. He didn't run away. He ran in. With
No,
nothing.
he was very
Very
brave,
brave.
but bravery and stupidity often go hand in hand. So I'm not disparaging the man, merely saying I believe him to be dumb. And I would like to test his intelligence. For, if anything, I'm just curious why he has this strange textbook on architecture. Did he read it? Does he like to read it? Is he smart enough to understand
All right.
what it?
Let's.
There's a lot to talk about.
Okay. What shall we ask Harold?
Let's
Should we perhaps answer all of our questions for Harold that are more general about ourselves as well, so he can get to know us?
yes, let's create a question and answer sheet for familiarity. We will design it for Harold, and then we can all answer it ourselves. That seems like a fun game.
All right. Let's do that.
So, of course, at the top, name. You'd say that we age. Seems like a
Name.
generally good thing to know.
Where did you come from?
Your birthplace or hometown?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Could ask, what are your parents like? Or who's your favorite person?
That is maybe too broad of a question.
Yeah. Maybe just who
I feel
favorite
that will.
person. Favorite color?
It's a good one. Reason for being in Schmelemshire?
A good
While
color.
you are sitting there eating meat pies and between bites discussing this list of questions to interrogate Harold with, Harold, you make it into the general store. You see Dylan behind the counter, looking pretty busy between people coming in and buying things from the general store and just accepting quite a few gifts. It seems a lot of people are thanking Dylan for his service. I think Dylan's a he.
You never gave me a specification. You
Yeah.
just said he was the general store.
Who knows? Who knows? But yeah.
I'll rush in, and it's like, Jen, I have that letter that I told you I was going to write.
Thank you.
I'll just leave it here. I'm going to get back. Please, if you could, please mail that as soon as you can.
Okay.
Thanks, bye. And full sprint back to the house.
Okay, so as you guys are devising this list, you're talking amongst yourselves, eating some meat pies, standing around the people. You just see Harold once again, door slam, bolt down the road, like just off from the town center.
Perhaps as a bonus question, we could ask why he runs everywhere.
Maybe we should ask what makes him so nervous about all of it, I guess.
Yes, fear, perhaps. Greatest fear.
That's good.
I mean, it might be good to know what he wants to do here.
Aspirations. What is it you seek?
I'm gonna look down at the meat pie and look up at them and go, with my mouth full. Favorite food? How about that?
Favorite food? Yes, that's a good one. This is quite a few questions at this point. I feel we've at least laid the groundwork.
I agree.
Is there anything else we should add?
We should ask if he has friends. No, we shouldn't, because if
Or
he doesn't,
perhaps
he'll feel
if
bad.
he wants friends.
That's a good one.
Because if he is viscerally afraid of us, maybe we should just leave him alone as well.
Feel bad though.
Yes, no, I personally don't think I could continue without unlocking the curiosities of that man. So
So you just give up.
I don't know what I would do. I would likely just continue to pester him until I had answers.
That's fair. All right. Well, should we slip it under the door?
Sure.
We can sign off our names and then slip it under the door, and then
we'll
he
slip
can
it-
read it at his leisure.
3 quick knocks, and then we all run.
Very fun.
So,
We'll go ding dong ditch Harold.
okay, for the sake of brevity, roll stealth checks.
Oh no.
I also would like to mention that all of this got discussed last session, and all 3 of you got to answer, but before Harold got the chance to, Toby moved the conversation along and decided to talk about the bandits instead.
Toby.
Likely sensing that you had nothing to add.
I got a
Mhm.
5. Actual
Mhm.
1.
I got
Mhm.
14.
With disadvantage, 13.
Okay, so y'all creep up back to your, for the time being, your home here in Smolenskshire, and Harold.
Talon, stop giggling. He'll hear
Harold,
us.
you hear giggling.
I'm sorry, it's funny.
I'm like,
Shut up! Shut up!
I've
Try
got back into the house and I'm starting to read through the self-help book that Victor gave me. And like I hear voices outside and I just kind of like freeze for a second and just like stare at the door.
And the little note slides under the door.
I grab my sword and just like wait to see if anyone comes through, because I think a note being slipped under the door is another note that that this house has been receiving.
And then you hear knock, 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 and then scampering.
Followed by more giggling, specifically from a female voice.
Harold is terrified. He like
All right, well,
he
we don't know
grabs
that.
the book, grabs his sword, and just like presses himself into a corner against 2 walls.
well, I
And
think
just
that
sits
is
there staring at the door in case anyone comes through.
I think that is certainly the most innovative and non-terrifying way we could have done that.
I agree.
So good job, everyone. We are making strides.
5's all right.
But-
Thanks, Puck.
Joel, I've never met another person who does that. Did you invent that?
I don't know. It seemed right.
Why not just shake hands?
It's more fun, see, because it's like clapping but with a friend.
Yes. I see where this. I see where I have missed it in that I don't care for fun. So.
Oh, but you care for friends. Yes.
Yes, and when I see my friends, I give them a solid handshake.
You're going to give me high 5s. Forever.
Very well, but I won't enjoy it.
It's okay. I enjoy it. Do you enjoy a handshake?
Depends on who's shaking my hand.
Maybe I'll treat you to one day.
You are a strange young lady.
I would say that I've been told, but haven't.
Well, next on the agenda is finding a game, correct, to bring to the Pickles Man.
Yes.
So let's find ourselves a game.
Who's out there?
I'm going to scan around. I'm looking for some sort of game that is akin to chess. I'm looking for a game of strategy.
A game of strategy at a carnival.
I seek a game of
I'm that
stratagems.
guy.
Well, unfortunately, not a lot for games of strategy, but there are a couple games of skill left to be had. The closest thing to a game of chess, you see someone playing a shell game, and another person, it seems to be like competitive axe throwing. Those are the closest things I got for you.
I don't often throw weapons. That is a curious idea.
Are they throwing axes?
Yes, it's like this one, and I pull a hand axe off of my belt.
That's
Often
nice.
I only use it to scare birds away, but perhaps I could try
Oh.
to target something.
Are you often
my-
pestered by birds?
On the sea, often, yes.
How do you get it back? Oh, you don't throw it. How do you?
As I saw, wave it.
Couldn't you do that just as well with like anything?
Well, yes, it's just sort of what I've chosen to wave at birds.
Oh, like you have your own language with them.
It's not communication, it's fear.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
striking fear into the birds.
But they probably tell their bird friends about the axe, and that's why they maybe don't come around so much after a while.
I don't think birds are that sophisticated of an animal.
I think you're too sophisticated to recognize nice things. Sometimes.
Sort of look down at myself and go like, Talon, I'm a pirate. I'm not sophisticated.
But look at the book collection.
Yes. Many of these books have been taken from
Wait.
people who are dead now.
Telling me pirates aren't sophisticated.
No! They're the opposite of sophistication. They're scallywags.
Incredible. Can we throw axes now?
Yes. Yes, we can. You... My God.
Puck,
All right.
are you still hanging out? You're going to throw some axes with Talon and Victor?
I might try my hand at the shell game because I don't feel I'm.
All
Gonna
right,
be
fair
skilled at
enough. So
axe
the
throwing.
party diverges once again. Puck, you head over to a small halfling man, small even for a halfling, as he sits there. There's a couple people in line before you, but you line up to play a shell game. And from where you stand, you can see a man seems to be placing like a small marble under a bunch of cups, and just like tankards, and just like moves them around really fast. Go ahead and roll me a perception check while you stand in line.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. Nat one.
Okay. Yeah, man. This game looks hard. Wow.
Maybe festivals just aren't for me.
So, as Puck stands in line waiting for his turn to play the shell game, we're going to zoom over to Victor and Talon, who have just made it over to the axe throwing station, where you are greeted by a human man, and he's like, "Hello."
Yes, we're here to throw some axes. Me and my two friends. Wait, where's Puck? Where did Puck go?
Do I see him?
Yeah. You as you like look and like scan the area, you see him standing in line for the shell game.
Oh, over there. else?
I suppose just for the two of us then.
Oh, all right then. So that will be 5 silver pieces each, and the prize is this here. And he flashes a wood carving of what looks like probably one of the Norse gods, but like it's not that good.
I
Go
determine
ahead
which
and
god
try.
it is.
Roll a religion.
Four.
That's Thor. That's Thor.
To make sense, Thor. Wait, no. Thor is the hammer person, not the axe. Who is the axe god?
So do you want to play?
I don't know.
Yes. I'll slap
Alright.
the silver in his hand.
So go ahead, and you guys can both, if you guys are both playing, you'll be playing against him. You can go ahead and roll a either a strength attack or a dexterity attack if you are proficient with hand axes, which I believe you both are.
Mm-hmm. That will be
12,
a
18
12
for
on
me.
my part. Wait, hang on. Sorry. One moment.
Okay, 10 or 12? 10. Okay, right. 12 for Victor, 10 for Talon. We'll do 3 throws, so go ahead and roll again.
All right. I'm going to reckless attack. The first one, I felt it and I was like, oh no, I must win. So I'm gonna just start like heaving my whole body into it. I've gone ape mode.
Yeah. So Talon, you see Victor like throws his first axe and like doesn't really try all that hard, and it like hits halfway on the target, and then you see this flash of intense rage in his eyes as he grips the next hand axe, glares at the target. Go ahead and make your next attack roll.
Just so we're clear, I'm not
No,
raging. I
but
don't have
but there's
to
still
rage
that
to
look of
reckless
like
attack.
anger in the eyes.
Yeah, I just don't want bad stuff to happen when I rage.
Why not?
I just wanted to make it very clear.
Why not?
Natural
I rolled
what?
a natural 20.
Wow. Bullseye. As much as you can get a bullseye, actually it goes so deep into the target that it seems to split the log that the target has been set into. Like, it splits it right down the middle. Not a complete split in half, but not far from it.
I'm gonna walk. I'm going to walk down the range and kind of squat in front of the target and be like, "Damn, Victor, it's a carnival game."
I'm going to throw my third axe at the other guy's target. Another reckless attack. Yeah, it's a 22.
Again, like, directly in the bullseye, splitting it. Not quite as impressive as the first, because you're off at a little bit of an angle here, but still, halfway splits the log that it's set on, completely ruining this man's carnival game. Like, it's done. It's over.
I pull my hand axe out and just like, wait. No, I was only allowed to throw 3. And that's all I will throw.
Well, here's your prize. And he slowly, very, very slowly offers you this carving of a bearded god.
I will just pluck it from his hands, very gently. This was a fun game. I enjoyed this one.
Thank you. Tell your friends. Well, next year, I guess.
Tonight too.
Do you need help retrieving that hand axe from that log?
No, it's just we only had 3 targets set up, and now 2 of them are, well, done. Right, yeah, you're right.
Great. I will inspect the carving further. I'd like to see this Thor carving that I have and what it pertains.
It's made very clearly by hand. It's been whittled down, looks like with an axe or like maybe like a smaller hatchet. Clearly some time went into it, but there's not a ton of detail. Like the beard has like 3 different like hairlines that distinguishes it as hair. No real eyes, just like a bridge, like where there would be eyes. There's not much to it. It's pretty simple.
Great. I will. I have no interest in keeping this. Do you want to give it to your friend?
I feel like this really isn't a suitable replacement for a doll.
But it's not replacing. He merely can give it away.
I guess we can see
Instead
if
of
he's
the doll.
interested.
Right? And that was the purpose. It didn't matter what it was it?
Yeah, I thought maybe another doll in my mind, but it's fine. Let's go see what he thinks of it.
Right. Listen, I'm driving down this rabbit hole with you. If it were me, I would just tell that man to buy more knickknacks. But I'm indulging you here, so.
Thank you.
Should we grab Puck? I think he's up on the shell game.
He's still in line.
So, Puck, while this is happening, you get to the very front of the line. You seem to be the next customer, and the man looks at you dead in the eye, and he just goes, "So, you want to play?"
Yes. What are the rules?
Rules is real simple. You give me 2 silver pieces. And if you can guess which one of these cups the ball's under, I'll give you a piece of gold.
All right. I'll give it a shot then.
Perfect.
2 silver pieces.
So you hand him 2 silver pieces, and go ahead and give me a perception check as you watch as he starts to spin the cups really, really, real quick.
10.
You are not sure.
The left one.
And how'd you do that? And he lifts up the cup and reveals that the marble is under the left cup.
Hey!
So, would you like to try again? Maybe a gold piece, and if you win 5 gold pieces.
I like to insight check.
Go ahead.
That is an 18.
Bad vibes! Bad vibes!
You know what? I look over to see. Do I see Victor and Talon? I think I'll just notice the broken targets, and go, oh, actually I have to go. But thank you for the game.
All right.
And I rush over to the 2 of them. Hey guys, I won the shell game.
You won the shell game.
Yes,
Fantastic!
What was your prize?
I got a gold piece for it.
Bad.
Probably the most valuable prize we've received all day.
It looks like you did a good job with the targets. Were they always split like that?
No, that was him.
I split them with an axe, which seems that it should always happen. axes designed for splitting wood. If you strike it with an axe enough times, it will split. It's an unsustainable game.
That man seemed quite upset that Victor had broke his targets. Can you do anything to fix them, perhaps? Just seems like the nice thing to do.
I can certainly go and help. I walk over to the purveyor. Would you like some help with your targets?
Oh, that's all right. Stuff gets broke, I'm not too worried about it. Besides, what are you gonna do? Bring it back in time?
It's not quite time magic, but I can fix it.
Well, if you can fix it, be my guest.
I cast mending on the targets.
Okay. The targets are mended, and they can now be played once again.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Here, have a carving.
Oh, thank you. Do I recognize what god it is?
Go ahead and roll a religion check.
All right. That's 22.
Maybe Odin?
Do you know
No,
what it is, Larry?
literally, like it's just wood carving that looks like it's important.
Oh, thank you so much for the carving. Odin, right?
Yeah, how'd you guess? Most people can't tell.
Oh, well, I mean, sure. You just look at the brow line and the beard.
You have made my night twice today, sir. Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, I hope you have fun with the rest of the carnival and your games.
You too.
And I happily jog back over to my friends.
Puck, look how happy you made him. Sweet.
Oh, well, I just want everyone to have a good time at the festival.
Speaking of,
Oh, sweet.
perhaps we should check on Harold and see if he maybe wants to join in the fun.
Maybe.
I'd hate for him to miss this. It is a joyous occasion, right? It's you're having fun.
I am, yes.
I would say that I am having fun now that I've thought upon it.
Wonderful.
Yes, we should join him. We should have him
Perhaps-
join us.
Perhaps we should maybe only send one of us to go check on him.
Yes.
Puck,
Yes, Puck, you are in.
the least threatening. Not
Yes.
not as a. I don't mean that in a bad way.
You are not scary in the way that both Talon and I are.
Okay, I can go get him.
We will meet you at the. Where haven't we been yet? The wrestling pit.
Sling?
Yeah, I think that's the only one we haven't been to yet that I
Perfect.
know of.
We will await your arrival there.
Okay. And I go to the house.
And we'll go to the pit.
All right. So, as you each make your way to your respective locations, Talon and Victor, you guys head towards the wrestling pit, where you see every once in a while they swap out wrestlers after one has been claimed victorious, whilst Puck, you head on the way back to the homestead to visit with Harold, who you assume has probably read the note and has thought on it and is ready to answer some questions. You make it back to the front door of the house. Nothing seems to be afoot.
Okay. I will knock on the door. Harold, it's Pack.
Oh, good. I'll hurriedly put the sword away and rush over and open up the door. Oh God! Oh thank God! There's one of yous.
Is everything okay?
There was laughter, and a bunch of people came by. They knocked on the door and they slipped this note underneath. I think it might have been one of the bad guys from before.
Oh, no, that wasn't bad guys. We were just trying to get you included in the fun. We thought we might ask you some questions because you have a hard time talking to people sometimes.
Wait, so you guys were the ones that slipped the note under the door?
Yeah, it was my idea. Sorry, did we worry you?
I've been terrified for the past 30 minutes that there was going to be some bad guy that was going to barge through this door, and I was going to have to fight them off by myself, but all of you was going to be at the festival, and when you came back, I was going to be dead on the ground.
No. Oh, geez, Harold, I'm sorry. Listen, if anything like that happened, we were still close by. I wouldn't let anything happen to you, Harold.
You mean that?
Well, yeah. And I just look up at him.
Thanks. I don't really know what to say. Right. Okay. I mean, I'll just like pick up the note and just like briefly scan through it.
What's your favorite color?
Is this some kind of a test?
No, we just wanted to get to know you a bit better, and we didn't want to, kind of put you on the spot. This was, I mean, maybe it wasn't a good idea. I just thought since you like reading, this might be an easier way for you to let us know a little bit about yourself. Talon and Victor did write a lot of questions. Is it too much?
No, I don't think. They all seem pretty basic. Who do I like? Don't really know. I mean, yeah. I can fill this out for you guys if that makes things easier for you. Sorry, I'm not, the most outspoken and outgoing person.
I mean, only if you want to. No need if it's a bother. But I just came here to see if you'd like to join us for some of the carnival. We've played some games, like shell games and axe throwing. We ate some meat pies, and well, we all thought you might like to join us.
I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, sure. I got everything that I needed to get done with, and I've had a chance to kind of calm down a bit. Sure. I fold up the note and like put it in my pouch. Great.
Okay, well, I won a gold piece from one of the games, so I can buy you a meat pie. They have some good meat pies here, and we were going to go over to the wrestling pit if you wanted to watch some wrestling while you eat.
Sure. That sounds nice.
Okay. And I reach out my hand towards him. Come on, let's go.
Okay. And I like gingerly kind of take his hand.
My gauntleted hand just like takes hold of his, and you see Puck just kind of like start to drag Harold behind him as I try to get him towards the meat pie stall.
Okay. So with Puck dragging Harold, daisy chain style through the festival, having, everybody's waving and saying, "Oh, hi, Harold," and Harold cries. But as you guys make your way, as Puck and Harold make their way towards Victor and Talon, we are going to take a short break. I'm going to reset the stream, and hopefully that's going to solve some of the audio lag issues. If not, I will do my best. So I'm going to try and have the stream set up, like, opened right back up after I close it, but we will be taking about a about 10-minute break here.
Break time. We're in the chat. Come talk about Harold. I have some
Back in 5.
theories.